guys, Susie here. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And today I'm doing a fragrance review for you guys. Haven't done one of these in a while and I'm pretty excited to kind of get back into doing them. I do really like fragrances. I like them just about as much as makeup. I might like makeup like a tiny bit more. And yeah, I love fragrances. Honestly, I have two really expensive like hobbies. I love my makeup. I love high-end makeup. And I love fragrances at the same time. Fragrances are not cheap. And I tend to gravitate towards more designer fragrances, and I do like some niche fragrances, though I don't own a whole lot of them because frankly I just don't feel like I want to spend that kind of money on fragrances. I think it's a little bit absurd what some of these companies are asking for certain fragrances. But I do really enjoy them, and I do use some like off-brand generic fragrances sometimes as well, just because sometimes they really do smell as good as the real thing. So today I'm going to be reviewing for you guys this little set that I got. This is from Nest Fragrances, and this is a little spray trio eau de parfum of 3 different scents of theirs. Now, I did see Nest Fragrances in Sephora. I saw it in Saks Fifth Avenue. I purchased this actually online from Sephora, and it's just a really nice little travel size spray trio of Nest Fragrances, and they are out of New York. I don't know that I would really call them a niche brand. I would call them more of like an indie brand, like just kind of like an indie house. Really distinctive, really well blended perfumes and fragrances. I just really like them. And I was very pleased with all 3 of these scents, even though I've never smelled them before. I purchased these quite a while ago, so I'm not sure if you can still purchase them in a little set like this, because I think I got this earlier this year, I believe, possibly for like Valentine's Day or something like that. And if you're wondering why my hair is to the side like that, it's because I'm trying not to get it in my new tattoo that I got. It's a little bit shiny right now because I have ointment on it. So that's the reason why I'm trying to avoid my hair touching this area, and that's why my shirt is kind of moved like it is. So anyway, let's open this little set on up. Like I said, really nice little set. Love how it's got these little handle things here. And then when you open it on up, there is the 3 fragrances. And the ones in here are Indigo, Citrine, and Dahlia and Vines. And on the back of this, it does give you the notes, which I will read off for you guys. And we'll just kind of do a little sniff test of them. Now, I have used all 3 of these already. I've used them and worn them before quite a few times, so I'm very familiar with the scents already and how long they last. So the first one is Nest Indigo. These little bottles are so tiny. I love the decoration on the bottles and the labeling on them. Even the big bottles are very nicely labeled, just a really simple picture with kind of like what the notes are kind of on, like a little picture on the label. Really cute, and these are nice, so they have the little spray pump. So with this one here, just gonna give a little spray. This one smells really good. It's kind of floral, but has something kind of fresh in there as well. So let's read out the notes of this one. So this one is Moroccan Tea, Cashmere Wood, and Black Cardamom, enhanced with hints of wild fig and bergamot. I definitely smell the bergamot because there is a fresh kind of tone in there. And I can definitely smell the Moroccan Tea because it kind of has like one of those, like a green tea fragrance to it in the background, which I really like. I don't smell a lot of like woods, or I don't really smell the cardamom. The wild fig, maybe just a tad bit. I can definitely kind of smell that. But I kind of smell kind of like a green tea, floral, fresh type fragrance. Really nice. I really like that. That would be a really good kind of work fragrance. It smells wonderful. With this fragrance particularly, I think, I mean, though these aren't really marketed towards men or women, they're supposed to be kind of unisex, but I feel like it definitely has more of a feminine note to it, so I definitely would not encourage a man to wear this as a fragrance, but I guess if you're kind of into those floral scents, you may really end up liking that. And then the next little bottle in here is Citrine, which is one of my favorites. This is probably one of my favorites out of this bunch. Sorry if the lighting is not the best either. It's starting to get dark out, and I'm actually kind of in a hurry. I do got some things I need to do today, but I wanted to really film this video. So anyway, this is Citrine, and it does have, again, the labeling has some like little flowers on it. This one is probably my favorite out of this bunch. Okay, so very citrusy, a lot of citrus and fresh notes in there. Oh, it just smells so good. I love it. It's definitely got a little bit of a floral hint in the background. So let's read out the notes for this one. So this one says, the dewy softness of lotus flower and freesia, which I do smell freesia in the background, set against sparkling citrus notes and hints of precious woods. So don't really smell a lot of woods in this. I mostly smell citrus and freesia, but it smells just divine. This is like the perfect summer fragrance. I know we're going into fall, but for like those warmer days, this is a really good one. You could wear it like during the colder weather months as well. I just don't think it would perform as well. But oh, just like one of the most wonderful fresh smelling scents. Love that one. And then the very last little fragrance in here is Dahlia and Vines. And I don't think I was really big on this one. This one I think was kind of one of my least favorites out of the bunch. So it has these dahlia flowers on it. Really nice. I mean, it's nice, but like, I definitely like Citrine better. Okay, so this one is very floral. I almost smell like something that kind of smells like rose a little bit. I'm actually going to spray a little bit on me because I can. Yeah, there's definitely a really big floral note to this. Oh yeah, and I can definitely smell some rose or something in the background. If not, it's very close to rose, but it smells, yeah, I was right. So the notes for this one are dewy daffodils, peony, and rose blended with the essence of garden vines. So yeah, definitely smell the peony, and I definitely smell rose. This one is very much rose, a really big like whiff of rose when you smell this one. And I am a really big fan of rose fragrances. I love rose, I love that note, but sometimes it's a little too much, and this perfume in particular, spraying it more than one spray, it gets like overbearing. It's so rose, it's so floral, it's like a smacky in the face floral bouquet. So for me, it's just a tad bit too much floral, it's too much rose. It actually kind of gives me a headache if I wear it and I spray like too much. One little spray is perfectly acceptable, but any more than that and I start to kind of react to it. So very floral, but if you are into floral scents like that, you would really like that scent. So yeah, that's all three of these little spray trios. Now as far as performance goes, so I like to wear these day or night. I've worn these to work before, I've worn these out before. They're not the longest lasting performers. I find because they are kind of more freshly scented, they contain a lot of fresh notes, not a lot of deep, dark notes or anything like that in here. For these particular scents, I would say they're definitely more warm weather fragrances. These were excellent in the summer, and they probably would be pretty excellent in the early fall, like right about now when we're kind of still having warmer weather, but we're heading into those winter weather months. And I'm probably going to wear these in the winter as well, because personally I wear things whenever I like, so I probably will still wear them in the cooler weather, but they're definitely more of like a kind of summery scent. And as far as performance goes, I would say these are probably kind of your 3 to 4 hour perfumes. They're not going to last a whole lot longer than 4 hours, at least for me they don't. I typically spray a little bit here and usually on the wrist area. That's just how I like to spray my fragrances, to each their own, but that's just how I like to do it. And for me, they last about up to 3 to 4 hours, which is pretty good. I'm not huge on like really long lasting perfumes. I like something that's going to last while I'm going out, and then I can reapply it if I need to. These are very convenient because they're so small. You can take them with you in your purse, apply a little bit later on, or whatever. So yeah, that's a little review of these. Now this little set I believe was like $20, like $24 or something for these 3 little bottles, which I think is a pretty good deal. I'll try to see if I can find a link to this online for anybody that would like to purchase it, and they may even have them with different scents in them. I don't know, so I will check that out and I will leave it in the description box. But yeah, I'm a big fan of these. I really like this house. I love these fragrances, and I would love to smell more of their fragrances as well. Really like them. I think they have a Black Dahlia fragrance, and I'm very interested in smelling that one as well. But I really encourage you guys to just check this house out. They have some really unique scents, and they are made here in the USA, which is really nice. I'm always supporting our things that we make here instead of bringing them from elsewhere. But yeah, definitely check these out. I will leave links down in my description box, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's fragrance review. If you guys want to see more of these videos, or if you have a fragrance you would like me to review for you guys, I will be more than happy to do that. Just leave me some comments, and be sure to subscribe and click the little bell to be notified. If you like beauty, style, and haul related videos, you are in the right place, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.